welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Marissa Ray. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. So on today's video, I am doing this absolutely beautiful hairstyle on myself. These are 18 feed-in braids, okay? DIY, all by myself, parting and all. Total, this took me about 6.5 hours to do. However, my 8-month-old baby is at home with me, so taking care of him and eating and taking breaks, all that within about 6.5 hours, okay? So consider that. I think I did pretty doggone good considering I got a lot going on at home, all right? 18 braids. I love small braids, super cute for summer, super cute for spring. Y'all know the girls, we love to braid our hair during the summer. However, all them braids be hot, okay? Long braids be hot. So here's my alternative, feed-ins, and I love it. If you cannot do feed-in braids, then I would suggest watching knotless braid tutorials because it's kind of the same concept. Okay, if you don't know how to cornrow, definitely look up some cornrow videos. I do not have any of those detailed videos on my channel, but I am hoping that you guys get some helpful tips from my video that you're about to see right now of me doing my own hair, okay? Literally, that's all I'm doing. I'm just showing you guys how I achieved this hairstyle by myself. This is the hair that I used. I don't even remember the name of this hair, but that's why I'm going to insert the pictures. I did not braid all the way down. I braided to like this point, and the rest is just the hair. And then I dipped the ends to make it look more smooth, of course. That's it. If you want to see how I achieved this hairstyle by myself, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm starting off with my hair freshly washed, deep conditioned, and blow dried. My hair is getting so long, y'all. But I am going to first part my hair straight down the middle because I am going to create equal braids on each side of my head. I have 18 braids total in my head, so that means I'm going to do 9 braids on each side. And as you can see, I already have my small pieces of hair laying on my threading rack in the back. So for gel and slick down purposes, I'm using Shine & Jam, the orange jar, and I'm using Kiss Edge Fix hair gel. Preferably, I like the Shine & Jam, but I was running out of that, so I was using what I had at home, okay? So once I put up one section, I define my part by using the Shine & Jam and just make sure that part is really slick. On to parting my first braid. I wanted my braids really pretty small, so I'm parting out just the front of my head and using my mirror to part out the back of my head. The mirror that's in front of me is that 3-way mirror. I absolutely love this, and it's a holy grail for me when I'm doing my own hair, especially braids. And then of course I have the mirror in the back of me that's just in my house. So I went ahead and perfected this part. Now I'm slicking down with the Shine & Jam each side of the parted section so that I do not get any flyaway hairs when I start braiding. So since these braids are really small, I'm parting out a very small section at the top to begin my 3-strand braid. And I'm going to pick up hair as I go. It's kind of hard to explain a cornrow, but yeah. So I just braid under. So I pull one side and I braid underneath the middle part and pick up the other side, if you guys can see what I'm doing. So my hair is a pretty decent thickness, I would say. So I really did not start adding pieces to my hair until I started getting like to the middle and back section, and of course to the ends of my hair to make them longer. I do not like when feed-in braids look super chunky on your scalp. I just feel like they should look small and neat. So that's why I do not add any extra hair in to the front of my braid except if it's necessary, like on the sides. So I'm just braiding all the way down. Y'all, my arms was getting tired while doing this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but child, we did our best, and I absolutely love this hairstyle. It's so just convenient and super cute and slick. It doesn't last on me, I'm gonna be honest. This style only lasts about 2 weeks on me. I wish it could last a little bit longer, but with cornrows, you got new growth coming in, and then of course you have, like, my hair texture is super soft, so it just always doesn't work. So I have one piece of hair between my pointer and thumb finger, and I'm adding it underneath that finger that is holding down the piece of braid that I left on. Okay, I don't know if that even makes sense, but y'all saw. But once I add the piece in, I just continue to braid down one time, and then I throw in the other piece of the hair I added between my middle and pointer finger, and I just keep braiding down. When you guys do this, it's going to take a lot of practice. It definitely took me lots of practice, but eventually, the more practice I got, the better I got. If you go back and see my old videos of different braid styles I did, you will see that my knotless braids and my feed-in braids were not nearly as good and neat as these looked. So these were the best braids I've done thus far, I'm gonna be honest. So as you guys saw, I did not add any more pieces of braiding hair. I just continued down with my natural hair and the one piece that I added. Now I'm all the way at the back, and I'm going to add this piece of braiding hair the same way. I wrap it around my pointer and thumb, and then insert it between my pointer and thumb as well. Okay, and then I just continue braiding forward. To the middle braids of my head, I pretty much added about 3 to 4 pieces of hair, mostly being at the end to make them longer. Maybe it was up to 5. I'm not really sure. It just depends on the thickness of the braid, the thickness of the part, and of course just where I end off. So again, I'm adding another piece to this section or to this braid by wrapping the hair around my pointer and thumb finger on my right hand, and then in my left hand I insert it between my pointer and thumb finger. I'm right-handed, so I always feed in the hair with my right hand. It's always the same for me. It's always the same process, whether I'm doing cornrows or whether I'm doing knotless braids as well. Once I get to the end of my hair, I like to add more shine and jam to make it slick and make it blend in with the braiding hair much easier and seamless. So to tie the ends of this hair so that they don't unravel, I take a small piece of what's remaining, I wrap it around so that I can tie it like a knot. Okay, so very simple. For the longest I couldn't do this. I didn't know how, but I literally figured it out and watched the video. But I tie it like a knot. So I'm going to pull that piece in between the hair that I wrapped around the entire braid. Pull it like a knot. And then I'm going to split that little piece that's hanging into 2 to tie it like a bow tie or tie it like I'm tying my shoe. And I do that twice. So I just wrap it and then tie that small piece like I'm tying the shoe twice. Actually very, very simple and easy. But y'all, when I was younger and just learning how to braid, I just could not figure it out. I used to use nail glue, all type of stuff to try to seal my braids. I just couldn't do it, but thank God I watched someone's video, which I don't even remember who it was, a couple months ago, and I figured it out. So yeah, very, very simple. So one braid is complete. We got 17 more to go, y'all. Woo-wee. 17 more to go. All right, so again, I want to show you guys in real time again, and then I'm going to speed it up. I am slicking down the actual section with the shine and jam, and then I'm also slicking down the hair next to it just so that no hair gets in the way. I'm parting out a small piece of the braid of the section to start off because again these braids are small, so I need to make sure I tie this first beginning part of the braid needs to be tight and smooth just like the rest of the braid. So I'm going to continue braiding under until I get to the point where I feel like I need to add a piece of hair in. Alright, so I'm ready to add in my first piece to this braid. It's in between, or it's wrapped around my pointer and thumb finger on my right hand, and I inserted it between my pointer and thumb finger on my left hand. And I just continue braiding down. I think I braided down for maybe once or twice, and then I pulled this second piece, or not the second piece, but the other end of the piece that I added to my hand, my left hand, to continue braiding. So this is one way of doing it. I wish that I could have showed you guys another way. How it could have gone is that instead of leaving one end of the piece hanging, I could have just added the entire two pieces to two pieces of my hair that I was braiding, if that makes sense. But this also worked just fine. My braids looked very neat, but I do prefer the other way that I just explained to y'all. But either way, however you can do it will work, so long as your braids look neat and beautiful and crispy clean. Just do it how you can. For real, because when you're learning how to do this, it takes time, patience, and a whole bunch of energy. But yeah, so I'm finally adding another piece the same way, again wrapped around my right hand, pointer and thumb finger, and insert it between my left pointer and thumb finger, and just keep on braiding. Just use your same format to keep braiding, okay? So again, to tie the knot at the end of the braid, I'm taking one small piece of the ends of the braid, wrapping it around my fingers and around the braid so that I can tie a knot. Create a loop and then pull that end piece through. Tie the knot really tight. Then split that little piece into two and take the two pieces to tie them like a bow tie, or like you're tying your shoe, twice. So tie it as a knot once, tie it in a bow tie twice. And there we go. I got 3 braids, y'all. Woo-wee! Look, we getting there, child. I love cornrows so much, though. They're just so cute. Y'all, I realized, though, that on the sides of my hair, I had to be very careful with the parting, because most of us, our perimeters of our head is the most thin. So when I was first parting the perimeter, like when I got to the very close sides, close to my ear, I parted it too small because I took too much hair from the middle section. The left side that I'm doing here that you guys are seeing was actually the best side. My right side, which the one I'm talking about, is the side that I kind of messed up on the very end pieces. However, I ended up redoing them and they looked perfect after that. But just as a fair warning, be careful with how thick your section of a braid is in the middle, because the sides of your hair closer to your ear, you will need kind of a bigger section because your hair probably is thinner there. So on those sides, I needed to make the section a little bit bigger and make sure the ones closer to the middle are thinner, because my hair is thicker in that area. Okay, I also ended up adding more pieces of hair, of braiding hair, to the sides because, again, the hair is thinner, my hair is thinner, so therefore I needed more braiding hair to make the hair, or the actual braid, look bigger and about the same size as the other braids. My arms were so tired, y'all, but like I said, we made it through. And I will definitely be doing this style again, 100%, 10 out of 10 recommend. I love it. You guys, let me know if you have any tips, tricks, or anything on 1, braiding faster, and 2, adding in the pieces of braiding hair, and also 3, just making them last. So on to talk about that, by the way, to make my braids last and to make them look neat and cute after I was done, all I did was slick my edges with some Eco Styler gel and I put mousse on the braids and tied them down with a scarf. I did that every single morning, and at night I wore a scarf every single night. Okay, this is my baby Chosen. It's his name if you guys don't know. I'm nowhere near done but my baby was up, and y'all, he is just being himself. I braided his hair I think maybe a couple days ago at this time, and this one little braid kept sticking up. I don't know why, but my baby's so handsome and so cute. So okay, I'll let you guys continue watching. If there's anything else I feel like I need to add, I will come back and say that, or I will put everything you guys need in the description of this video. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. I finished my hair, but obviously you see who's in my arms. I could not finish the rest of the tutorial for y'all, but all I did was lay my edges, put some mousse on my hair. He got this braid sticking up. I'm finna fix his hair. But anywho, put some mousse on my hair, y'all, and on my scalp using wild growth oil. So that's all I did. I am about to boil my ends, or dip the ends of my hair in some boiled water, because as you can see, the ends are very much still fluffy. It is pretty long, but yeah, so that's all I did. And here's the water boiling right now so that I can get these ends dipped. Okay, make my hair look all nice and silky smooth. Alright y'all, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and were able to follow along with me. Again, very cute and simple hairstyle for summer, but it definitely makes my head look good. Like the shape of my head, it looks good. So that's all for now. Please stay tuned to any more videos by clicking the bell notification down below. Also subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at Marissa Ray. Here on the screen and down below in the description, I will leave it. I'll also leave any other details about my hair that I did not mention right now. I will leave that in the description as well. The hair turned out super cute, so despite anything, 18 little small braids still turned out super cute, and I hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos. I have mom content, I have family content, I have hair content, of course, cute girly stuff. So get the best of both worlds, okay? I'll see y'all later and see you in the next video. Bye.